mixes.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. It's always great to be able to welcome Shabbat, to be able to step into this moment of rest, of rejuvenation, of inspiration. It's always great to be able to celebrate wonderful things together, to be able to support one another when we need support, to be able to just take a moment to breathe. And it's especially wonderful to be able to celebrate this Shabbat, as it is the Shabbat that we read Parshat Kedoshim, where God tells us how we can be holy and how we can be holy in community. And we make that into our Shabbat where we celebrate pride. And we celebrate all the different ways that people celebrate their own identities and bring those identities into our community here at Temple, into our Jewish community, into our community around the world. And we get to celebrate every single person for showing up exactly as they are and who they are. And I find one of the best ways to step into Shabbat is to know who's stepping into this moment with us. So I encourage you to turn to someone you know, turn to someone you don't know, wish them a Shabbat Shalom. If you're joining us in our digital chapel, to type a little Shabbat Shalom, and to really get into that spirit of Shabbos. It's going to happen. Exactly. Rabbi, there's someone over there that you didn't say Shabbat Shalom to. Just wave. There you go. The royal wave, the rabbinic wave. Perfect. As we invite in all of this light and all of this sweetness into this Shabbat, into this moment, into our community, I would love to invite anyone who's a part of our Pride Committee. Unfortunately, some of our Pride Committee got a little bit sick today and are joining us in our digital chapel. Hi, guys. But if you are here in person, I would love to invite you forward, including with Avi, so to help us light our candles and do a little bit of Kiddush. You want me to? Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Acharei peri hakafen.
Great job, Avi. When we welcome Shabbat into our lives, we call to her and we call her our beloved. And we imagine her bringing in all of the joy and the light, all of the color of the world into this moment. And we say, Lecha Dodi, come, my beloved, come into this moment so that we may enter it together. Page 20, verses 1, 2, and 9.
Lecha Dodi שמור וזכור בדיבורך, כי השמיענו אל המיוחד. אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, שמו תפארת ולתהילה. איך אדוני לקראת כלה, הנה שבת מקם אלה. איך אדוני לקראת כלה, הנה שבת מקם אלה. לקראת שבת נכוון אלך, כי מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. לך אדוני לקראת כלה, הנה שבת מקם אלה. לך אדוני לקראת כלה, הנה שבת מקם אלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך אדוני לקראת כלה, הנה שבת מקם אלה. לך אדוני לקראת כלה, הנה שבת מקם אלה.
On our screen, we read responsively. L'cha dodi likrat kala, come, my beloved, to welcome Shabbat. Come, my beloved, we say to Shabbat.
We turn and welcome her in. Sometimes we compare her to a bride, sometimes to a queen. Every time we compare her to a woman, and ourselves to a group of male lovers, waiting for her to arrive.
We don't get enough stories about women who are loved by women, about men who are loved by men. We do not get enough stories about loves who are neither men nor women.
We don't get enough stories in which love does not fade, in which we see ourselves as the loves and the Jews we are.
We have been given something in Ruth and Naomi, in David and Jonathan, and in Joseph, something we hold and cherish, but has also been clouded, questioned, and hidden.
We honor that, we honor them, but we want more. We deserve more. Every Friday we bow, and in front of us is more. In front of us is love. Love however we feel it. Love that fills our Shabbat and our tradition that honors the loves.
Hitori, awaken, awaken. Be present, be proud, be here. At Sinai, God said, remember that I told Shabbat that the community of Israel is her mate.
She keeps us holy. She keeps us warm. She keeps us safe. She reminds us that each of us is a love.
Every Friday we say, come, my beloved. And she responds, I have been here all along. I've shown you how to love in whatever way you do. Every time we hear that call of Shabbat, the call of our tradition, the call of our community, we answer that call with one of our own, a call to worship and a call to presence. Page 28 for Baruch Hu. Please rise as you are able. We read responsively. Just as the sun sinks and the colors of the day turn, we offer a blessing for the twilight. For twilight is neither day nor night, but in between.
All of us are twilight people. We can never be fully labeled or defined. All of us have many identities and loves, many genders and none.
All of us are in between roles at the intersection of histories. All of us are crisscross paths of memory and destination, streaks of light swirled together.
We are neither day nor night. We are both, neither and all. May the sacred in-between of this evening suspend our certainties, soften our judgments, and widen our vision.
May this in-between light illuminate our way to the God who transcends all categories and definitions. May the in-between people who have come to pray be lifted into this twilight.
We cannot always be defined. We can always say a blessing. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hayotzer et hadimim.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God,
who brings on the twilight. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meotecha ve'hayu hadarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'beitecha uv'lechtecha v'derech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו, ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
What I love about the Ve'ahavta and what it tells us about Judaism as a whole is that when it commands us to love, it doesn't command us to do it passively, to simply feel love and to be done with it. Love, Ve'ahavta, is an action. It's an action that we do every day, at every moment, when we are just waking up, when we're just about to go to sleep, and every moment in between. It tells us to love ourselves, to love the people who are around us, to love the people that we don't yet know, the people who are still discovering who they themselves are, and the people who tell us who they are. Every moment in our Jewish tradition is a moment where we are commanded to love, where we're commanded to see people for who they really are and to walk the journey with them. And as we turn towards the prayer that is most connected to our ongoing journey, to our Michamocha, a song of prayer and a song of miracles, we take this moment to notice the miracles that live within the people who we know so well and the people who we are still just getting to know. We take this moment to be grateful for the journey that we get to go on together. And we take this moment to be grateful for the miracle that is each and every one of us. Page 40.
כברארנה את יעקב, וגאלו מהחזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, ברוך שמי, גאל ישראל.
This week in our Torah portion, we read, "And the Eternal spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the whole community of the people of Israel, and say to them, Kedoshim to you, you shall be holy, for I, the Eternal your God, am holy. We are holy in our coming home and in our coming out, in living with honesty, integrity, and openness to diversity." Together,
Kedoshim nihya. We will be holy, for the eternal our God implanted holiness within us.
We are holy in pursuing social justice and the repair of the world, refusing to hate our kinsfolk in our heart and loving the stranger as ourselves.
Kedoshim nihya. We will be holy, for the eternal our God implanted holiness within us.
We are holy in standing up against the giants who bully the disadvantaged. We are holy in leaving the corners of our fields for the widow and the orphan and the stranger.
Kedoshim nihya. We will be holy, for the eternal our God implanted holiness within us.
We, Kol Adat B'nai Yisrael, the whole community of the people of Israel, are holy in our endeavors to do justice, to love chesed, and to walk humbly with our Creator.
Kedoshim nihya. We will be holy, for the eternal our God implanted holiness within us.
We express and find that holiness through love. And we encourage that love in our hearts, in our lives, in our hands, and in our actions. We ask, let there be love and understanding among us. Page 43 and 42, the top few lines of each.
She
We turn to our Amidah beginning on page 46. Please rise as you are able. Please be seated. We take these next few moments for the prayers that are not necessarily written on the pages of our prayer books, but the prayers that are written on the pages of our lives and our hearts in this moment of personal reflection.
Today is 27 days of the Omer, which is 3 weeks and 6 days.
We continue responsively with the prayer for Israel. Eloheinu, Elohei Motenu va'avotenu, our God and God of our ancestors, we ask your blessing for the state of Israel and for all of Israel's inhabitants.
Mikor Chayim, source of life, bless and strengthen those who defend the land and ensure their safe and speedy return home. Protect them and guide them.
Kadosh Baruch Hu, holy and blessed one, show Israel's leaders your path, so they may act with wisdom, courage, and dedication, and that they may be unwavering in their pursuit of peace. Strengthen their hearts, but keep them from hardening.
Matir Asurim, freer of the captives, return all those who are kidnapped safe and sound to their homes, without the spilling of more innocent blood, without any more souls being tarnished by horrific acts.
Baal HaRachamim, Master of compassion, help us hold the humanity and the heartache of the Jewish people while also holding the humanity and the dignity of the Palestinian people.
As we are made in your image, remind us of your ways. Spread over us your shelter of peace and fulfill the vision of your prophets. They shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not take up sword against nation. They shall never again know war.
And together we say,
Amen.
Amen. In this moment, we have the opportunity to call into our hearts and our thoughts and our prayers friends, family members, members of our community who are struggling with illness of body or illness of spirit, and it may even be we ourselves who are in need of this healing. And so we invite you participating in our digital chapel to share the names of people that you are thinking of in this moment. And for those present here in our chapel, we invite you to rise as you are able and share the names of the people that you are especially thinking of in this moment. Bruce? As a community, we think especially of Mike Byrne, Alan Terry Burke, Dee Bittman, Ron Cohen, Sarara Corva, Ella Davis, Lila and Aaron Eckel, Randy Epstein, Susie Fine, Arnie Fishbane, Hazik Kaplan, Ron Kaplan, Jim Clapman, Michelle Levy, Jerry Litsky, Rafi Ben Yechezkela Viracha, Sivan Galinsky. Rafi Ben Yitzchak Viracha, Ronald Rubin, Brian Rubenstein, Bill Salerno, Patricia Weinfuss, Mark Weiss, and Franklin Wolf. You can find the Misha Berach Prayer for Healing on page 253 or 371. Strength, we have this moment in our worship to think of those who have come before us, family members and members of our community who lived a life of meaning, a life of values, a life of understanding, a life of inclusion. I invite you participating in our digital chapel to share the names of loved ones that you are especially thinking of and remembering in this moment. And for those present in our chapel this evening, if it is your custom to do so, I invite you to rise as we share the name of your loved ones. We remember the recent passings of Barry Baker, Melvin David, Kevin Heaps, George Wittenberg. We also call into our hearts the countless civilians killed this week, caught in the crossfire of war and terror and violence. And following his yahrzeit occurred this past week. Annette Gatstein, David Apter, Julius Robert Atkins, Isidore Barinholtz, Esther Berman, Elaine Block, Linda Bolin, Norma Brown, Albert Daniel, Lana Feldman, Frederick Fine, Annette Forbes, Abraham Frum, Marvin Goldsher, Herbert Goodman, Margie Gordon, Mark Green, Evelyn Heaps, David Hirsch, Joseph Horn, Stanford Stash Jacobson, Leonard Cahan, Carol Kaplan, Elizabeth Haig Kearns, Edith Kessler, Lillian Klein, Molly Kliegerman, Isaac Kogan, Ina Clarice Lander, Anna Castle-Lansbaum, David Mayer, Ruth Newman, Marvin Pitlick, Francis Posner, Abe Rootberg, Merle Rufa, Morris Schreibman, Linda Schubert, Harry Sillins, Jack Slade, Mitchell Slotnick, Elsie Torf, Linda Tracy, Howard Wayne, Sam Zelmar, Jerry Zussman, and Jane Zussman. Are there other names that we are remembering in this moment that you wish to share? Zichronam livracha, may the memory of the righteous always be for a blessing. Together as one family, we turn to page 294, and we invite you to rise as you are able. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, bi'alma divra hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon, u'v'chayei b'chol Beit Yisrael, ba'adalau v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach le'olam omei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei kudsha brichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata amiran v'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and bring comfort to all who are bereaved among us. And together we say, Amen. Please be seated. Laura Bernstein has been a member of our congregation for many, many, many years, has been a teacher in our school, has mentored many, many students through the years. And it is such a privilege to invite you, Laura, to come forward and share a bit of your own story.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for this opportunity to speak tonight. My name is Laura Bernstein. I was lucky enough to grow up here at Temple Jeremiah and now raise our children here as well. I have a kindergarten who loves Temple, and she feels like she owns this place. If you know her, you know. I also have a junior who became a bat mitzvah during the heart of COVID. She also felt very connected while growing up here. She would meet with Rabbi Rachel every week at the end of Hebrew school to discuss a part of our Jewish history and to question everything in the world. 4.5 years later, she continues to question the world through her love of history, but now she does it as her true self. It's an honor to stand here in this sacred place where we come together to reflect, pray, and strive to live our lives full of value. Tonight, I want to talk about something deeply personal, my journey as a Jewish parent of a trans child, and how my faith and our tradition have shaped this experience. Like many parents, I had a vision of who my child might become, and then life gently, beautifully asked me to let go of that script, and instead to see, support, and celebrate the remarkable person my child truly is. That journey has changed me. It has made me a better parent, a better daughter, a more compassionate human being, a fierce ally, and I believe a more faithful Jew. We often say that every person is created in the image of God. That truth has taken on a whole new meaning for me. And it means that my child's trans identity is not a deviation from holiness, but a reflection of it. It means that the diversity in her gender identity is not something to tolerate. It is something to embrace and honor, because it reveals the depth and the beauty of God's creation. When my teenager told me she was trans, I'll admit, I felt a flood of emotion. First was honor. Worry I would say the wrong thing, some fear for her safety, but mostly love, so much love. I wanted to make sure that she would feel safe and accepted in the world. And I knew she would in our Jewish community, especially here at Jeremiah and in our family. When I was growing up, we had a very strong family unit. And if you knew me then, you knew Granny. Our Granny and Papa always welcomed their grandchildren's friends, whether they were Jewish or not, gay or straight, a different race, of different socioeconomics, everyone is welcome. She always taught us the mitzvah of welcoming others to the table, and based on the length of her Seder table, she meant it. She installed this mitzvah among many other Jewish values into my mom, and now I try to pass it on to our children. Our tradition is not static. It evolves, it grows, it wrestles with new understandings. The Torah commands us to love our neighbor as ourselves. The prophets remind us to pursue justice. Our sages taught us that the seal of God is truth. And the truth, especially the truth of who someone is, should never be a source of shame or hiding. Our tradition gives us the language to uplift the dignity of every person. It is not enough, however, to quietly accept LGBTQ+ individuals in our community. We are called to actively affirm them, to listen to their stories, to advocate for their safety and their rights, to ensure that synagogues, schools, and Jewish spaces are not just welcoming in theory, but truly inclusive in practice. That includes asking what supports one might need, what belonging looks like to them, and what visibility matters. It may be as simple as putting your pronouns in your email or wearing a pin in public. As a parent, my most sacred responsibility is to love and support my children unconditionally. But as a member of this Jewish community, I also see it as a sacred work to ensure that all LGBTQ+ individuals, children, teens, adults, or elders, know that they are a valued part of our people, that they have a place in our sanctuary, at our Shabbat tables, and in our hearts. I know that not every LGBTQ+ person has felt welcome in religious spaces, and I grieve for that. But I also have hope, because I see more and more communities like this one affirming the truth that queerness and Jewishness are not in conflict, that being who you are fully, openly, joyfully is not just allowed but celebrated. My child has taught me so much about courage, honesty, and self-awareness. And in return, I want her and every LGBTQ person to know that they are not alone. They are part of an ancient, beautiful tradition that values justice and love, a tradition that must continue to grow and expand to reflect the full image of God found in each one of us. Thank you for allowing me to share my heart tonight. May this Shabbat bring you peace, light, and a deeper commitment to building a Jewish world where every person can live with safety, dignity, pride, belonging, and their rights. Shabbat Shalom.
So our closing song will be on the slides. I Have a Voice. This is an opportunity to raise our voices up with pride, written by a queer composer, Alana Arian. And this first part is a repeat after me song. So we're all going to raise our voices up nice and loud and join together. I will open my eyes. I will not look away. I will use this gift I've been given every day. I have a voice. My voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. I have a voice. My voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. Change the world. I will give of myself. I will reach out my hand. I will use this heart that I've been given to take a stand. I have a voice. My voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. I have a voice. My voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. Change the world. I will fight for the truth. I'll stand up for what's right. I will use this strength I've been given to be alive. I have a voice. My voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. I have a voice. My voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. My voice can change the world.
It's a little hard to follow a song. But Shabbat Shalom. I'm Karen Brown. I'm a member of the Board of Directors at Temple, and we're very glad everyone was here today and in our online presence for our special Pride Shabbat services. We thank our clergy. We thank our Marianne, pianist, Fred, our guitarist, and of course our tech support for our wonderful service. We want, on behalf of the board, I want to offer my sincere condolences to any families who are in mourning, and I hope you found some comfort in being here today. As always, we have many wonderful events coming up this month. You'll find the details on the Temple Jeremiah website, on the calendar, on your e-news that comes out on Thursdays, but I'm going to mention 4 things that are just happening this week. So Tuesday, May 13th, there's a BBYO information meeting. It's at 7 p.m. here, and it's for teens and their parents, 7th through 9th graders. Next Friday, we have our confirmation ceremony. It's during our usual Shabbat at this time, 6:30. But please come and watch our beautiful confirmands complete their education. Then on Sunday, May 18th, there's a great event. J-Quest and Brotherhood are doing bingo and pizza. And that's free and open to everybody. It'll be a lot of fun. But you do need to register so they know how many people are coming. So please do that, spread the word. And I'm going to make a plug for the other event that's happening here at our temple Sunday, May 18th. In the evening, 4 o'clock till 5:30. The Kol Zimra Jewish Community Singers will be doing a benefit concert. It's coming here. I will tell you 4 reasons you should attend. It's going to be beautiful choral music. 9 of our adult choir members are in this Kol Zimra choir. That's really something. That's a very special thing. Our own cantor will be singing. There will be some other cantors too, but we're very proud that she's going to be in it. And the benefit is really honoring 2 of our own members, Phyllis and Michael Mitzen. So they will be honored during this special concert. So we hope you'll be there. It will be lovely. Go online. You do need tickets. There's no reserved seating, but you do need some tickets. So please come, enjoy all of these things and the many more things our temple has to offer. Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day to all of you who are mothers, and Shabbat Shalom.
And on everyone's behalf, Laura, thank you so much for sharing your story. So powerful and beautiful, and bringing much light into a world that's in need of tremendous light. So thank you. In light of the theme for this evening's worship, the first Sunday in June, we will be participating in the Pride Parade in Buffalo Grove. There'll be more information available to you, but just kind of looking way ahead to that. Well, not so way ahead, I guess, just a few weeks ahead. Yikes. Okay. We invite you to please rise for our closing blessing, as you are able. Blessed are we as we gather together to welcome Shabbat, to learn and to grow, to support and to strengthen. Blessed we be from this time and always. Shabbat Shalom.